mixing transfer news is what you're after. The perfect match. Kate and Jim, getting at it. Kate and Jim are gonna smash it. Reviews, previews, opinions and laughter. Mixing transfer news is what you're after. The perfect match. The perfect match. You just got to latch onto that perfect match. The perfect match. The perfect match. You just got to latch onto that perfect match. Keeps a positive spin. What Kate's doing, the Mickey has a name dropping. Gets you out of the blue like let me stop rubbing. Or she's flip-flopping. How this place is popping. The perfect match. Kate and Jim, getting at it. Kate and Jim, I gotta smash it. Reviews, previews, opinions and laughter. Mixing transfer news is what you're after. The perfect match. The perfect match. You just got to latch onto that perfect match. The perfect match. The perfect match. You just got to latch onto that perfect match. Jimbo always keeps a positive spin. What Kate's doing, the Mickey has her name dropping. Gets you out of the blue like let me stop rubbing. Or she's flip-flopping. How this place is popping. Perfect match. Kate and Jim, getting at it. Kate and Jim are gonna smash it. Reviews, previews, opinions and laughter. Mixing transfer news is what you're after. The perfect match. The perfect match. You just got to latch onto that perfect match. The perfect match. The perfect match. You just got to latch onto that perfect match. She always keeps a positive spin. What Kate's doing, the Mickey has her name dropping. Gets you out of the blue and let you stop laughing. Or she's flip-flopping. How this place is popping. Always keeps a positive spin. What Kate's doing, the Mickey has her name dropping. Gets you out of the blue like let me stop rubbing. Or she's flip-flopping. How this place is popping.
Welcome back to the perfect match on Monday, the 29th of December. The only way I know that it is Monday, 29th of December is because it is written in the bottom corner of my screen. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a clue what day it is, what time it is, what month it is. It's just a blur of Christmas turkey, drink, food, chocolate. Yeah, everything's a blur. Jimbo, obviously joined by Jimbo as always. How you doing? How you feeling?
Good, thank you. You're a blur.
I know. My brain's always blurry.
I'm good. Everything's good. Just chilling now.
It's yeah, Christmas is done.
No, it's not done. It's not done till the after New Year, you silly mare.
Well, no, Christmas is done. New Year is next. It's done. The decorations are down.
It's still the festive period.
The decorations are down. The house is back.
Grinch.
I'm not being a Grinch. I'm just stating a fact. Christmas is done. You know, it is what it is. It lasted all of a day, all that build up, and it's over in seconds, just like our sex life. Did you do? But let's have a look who's in the chat today. We've got Rob, always United, says first like, hi Kate and Jimbo, hope you had a fab Christmas. It was lovely.
Yeah, that's what I haven't done that. I'd like to.
So rude. Big up MKP says fourth like. Big up Lumen, good to see you. Big up Shemtan says, good afternoon, Princess Kate. So Jimbo, hope you are both healthy and well. Well, we ended the year on a one-game winning streak. The treble's on, yes. Look, it's far better to end the year on a win than it would have been on a loss. Let's just hang on to those positives. Tottenham Logic TV is in the house. Says, hello, Kate and Jimbo. You had a great Christmas. Love the intro. Kate's flip-flopping, but like all of us. Yeah, I do flip-flop on a regular basis, and I'm quite proud of that. Big up to you, Lee Statham TV. Hope you're well, sir. 8th like, wow, we're doing this. Good job I'm not a massive channel, or it'd just go on and on. But yeah. Oh my God. Obviously, massive weekend. Jim, do you know what? Oh, that's why the heating's off. I'm having a hot flush. Do you know what? It was obviously the last Premier League weekend of the year. Lots of big games. We'll start off with the most important game of the weekend, which is obviously Palace versus Spurs yesterday afternoon. A game that I predicted we would lose 3-1. You predicted we would win 3-1. And
we could
it
have
was
won 4-0.
coulda, woulda, shoulda. But look, I don't.
Inside of the post. Why is it when other teams at the inside of the post it goes in the net?
The fact of the matter is, I didn't care if it was 1-0, 5-0. I just wanted the win, and that is exactly what we got. It wasn't the prettiest game. It wasn't the most technical game. But do you know what? I don't really think that mattered. I don't think the performance really mattered that much. I think it was all about the 3 points. What are you thinking, Jimbo?
Well, I'm thinking I watched a bit of expressions and I watched Tyrell. I watched a couple of other people last night, just flicking through, and everyone seemed to think we played terrible. I didn't think we played terrible.
I think we did in the first half.
Yeah, it wasn't. Some games are going to be like that, Kate, because they're not an easy thing to beat at home, Crystal Palace, right? So you've got to dig your heels in, and I thought we had some good movements of football in the game, in attacking wise. Very good, as 2 goals that were disallowed showed you. I thought there was some good football play. There was some great defending. I thought Danso was outstanding. Well, I see him make one mistake in the whole game, but that mistake could have led to a goal, but it didn't. I thought there was some good performances yesterday. I was quite encouraged. I look at it and I think to myself, are we a top 6 side? Not at the moment. We're not. I don't think we are. But I was encouraged by what I saw yesterday. A lot of fight. They were hunting the ball back down in little packs. I thought Richie was outstanding yesterday. So yeah, I didn't come off it thinking, oh, what a load of shit. Not at all.
But if you reverse it just slightly, Jimbo, before we go on to some other things, which I'm going to quickly write down because I'll forget. If you reverse it slightly and think that we'd have lost 1-0, wouldn't you have walked away from that match going, oh my God, that was such an awful match? Because I would.
What, the whole game went as it did and we lost 1-0?
Yeah.
No, I would have thought we was unlucky.
I thought it was such a terrible game. Literally dreadful.
Yeah. Well, I maybe I'm seeing something different. Maybe I've got rose tinted glasses on. But I thought there were some good passages to play of football. I thought they defended as a unit. They've defended well. Van der Ven went under the radar a little bit, but he was outstanding.
While you mentioned him, I looked at the player ratings yesterday on a few different channels, newspapers and stuff. And Van der Ven actually got a higher player rating than Danso.
He was outstanding, but what he didn't do, normally he carries the ball a bit and comes forward a bit. He was just defending, tackling, getting the ball out. There was no fancy stuff from him. He just did what a defender should do. Defenders, it's nice if you've got a defender that can come forward, but he did what a defender should do. Kept it safe, got the ball out, let them get a throw and we all come back and work as a unit again. I thought it was a good game. I enjoyed it.
Big up Destiny 5, who says we got to beat him 70 minutes, then Palace got tired. That's how I saw it as well.
They did get tired. But I don't think they give us a beating for 70 minutes. Not at all. Not at all. We had 2 goals disallowed, which was some really good football in there. I don't think we got battered for 70 minutes. I thought that I never felt really nervous. I think they had one really good opportunity, right? When one of their players on the left crossed the ball in, what a ball! It was unbelievable on the guys onto their guy's head, and he headed it over.
Big up Tyrell Gunner asking everyone to smash the likes and subscribe. Thank you very much. And big up to Nikos, is this? Because I just saw Destiny put Nikos. It'd be better if I knew your name, then I wouldn't have to call you the truth. Who wished us Merry Christmas and said Tottenham actually won me a bet this weekend. I'm still sticking is that euros on City every Saturday to win the league. Odds have been well cut short now. Interesting. I think you've got a good chance. I agree, Jim. They never tested Vicario, but it was us defending for most of the game.
Yeah, but I think we defended well. I think they were really limited. I'm lying. I said one chance, two chances. Another guy had a header, headed it wide. He should have scored. I said to you, didn't I? Oh, as soon as I saw that ball go in, I thought, this is it. They've scored. But no, we did a lot of defending. I thought that we had control of it. I didn't feel nervous at any time. I didn't feel, oh my God, they're gonna, overtake this game. I thought we did well.
Tottenham Logic says Danso was man of the match for me, clearing everything out the box. Odegaard was electric when he came on, and Paulinho made us more solid in midfield. But overall, we were poor offensively, which I think we could say has pretty much been our problem for most of the season.
Of course it is. Of course it is. I said to you how many times, Kate, I'm not worried about the defence of this team, not at all, right? When they shore up the midfield a bit more, right, get a bit more creativity in there, and they bring in some more forwards, right? Bring in some more people who can put the ball in the net. Well, we've got the basis of a really good team here. We just need to do some sprinkling, get a few out and a few in, And look, I'm going to say it, as much as Johnson, ole, was brilliant last season, and he was now top scorer. I don't think he fits into this team now.
No,
I think he needs to go. He keeps saying he likes him. What's his name? Thomas Frank, but he never plays.
Say he doesn't, is he?
Yeah, he never plays him.
I don't think he fits the system in any way whatsoever.
No, I don't either. And he looks out of place when he's on the pitch. I think Odegaard's starting to come in his own. I feel sorry for Tell. I don't know what he's got to do to get a game. Right.
The thing is, right, with the whole Tell thing, first of all, he played Mawani on the left, which clearly shows Mawani can't play on the left again because he didn't have any impact on the game. And Ethan said on the terrace last night, I don't know why he did that, but I don't know how he can justify dropping Richarlison at the minute, because he just is scoring exactly, and he wants to give Mawani game time as well. So that's the only thing he could do unless he plays the two strikers. But I do agree. I really would like to see Tell.
I would play I would give someone on the left, Odegaard or Tell, a run, right? And I would play the two strikers. But
or even if he starts Odegaard and after 45 minutes, 50 minutes switches and puts Tell on, or vice versa, to give them both a chance. It's Odegaard was excellent when he came on yesterday. Absolutely brilliant.
He was electric, wasn't he?
Yeah. It was nice that, like Rob said, Spurs were the ones who had the teeth, and that was nice to see. Good afternoon. Nita says, hi, Kate and Jimbo. Was in the Midlands with the grandkids for a week. What a blast. Home now. We bagged the 3 points. It was so needed. Whereabouts in the Midlands were you? Obviously, we're East Midlands because we're Lincolnshire. So let us know where you were. Big up to Try Hyatt saying, watching from Somalia. Love the channel. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you. And thank you very much for watching from such a long way away. I bet it's a damn sight warmer there than it is here. Rob says Spurs had the better chances.
Yeah.
Odegaard looked sharp. Tottenham Logic. I love Bergvall and Gray, but the both should be coming off the bench. Benton Kerr has regressed. Get two top quality midfielders in, and the link between midfield and attack will improve. I actually thought Benton Kerr was decent yesterday.
I thought he was good. You know what? He swept up midfield. He broke up so much of their play yesterday. I thought he was really good as well.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I would still like to upgrade on him because there's been games where he's been absolutely bloody terrible. But I don't think yesterday was one of them. I think a lot of what he does goes unnoticed.
Yeah.
Big upside dancer. Good to see him. I love. Nikos says, reports today that Liverpool are trying to find a deal for Salah with Saudi financiers for January. Who did Liverpool line up as replacement? I don't think you can replace him. It was a lot like when we lost Kane. How can you replace a Salah? You just can't. You just can't.
No, it's hard.
I don't know what they do. Happy for Archie Gray. Nice header. It was a great... I gave the stat yesterday. He's the youngest player to score in the Premier League for Tottenham since Dele Alli scored in January 2016 against Crystal Palace. And do you know what? His face lit up like a Christmas tree. And I thought after the game when he was interviewed and he said, look, I should have scored before now, but hopefully this will kick on. Goals do wonders for confidence. I mean, Jim, do you think this kid can kick on? We've had so many, like Jess, obviously she's a Leeds fan. She's watched him develop. She thinks we've got an absolute diamond there. What do you think?
Yeah, I think he's coming along well. He's putting some good performances this season. You got to give Richie a shout out because he had 2 goals disallowed. He was the assist for Archie Gray's goal, and he was the assist for Odebert when he hit the post, if that had gone in. So it shows you what a good game he had. But yeah, I mean, I like Gray. He's coming along, but he's getting a bit of game time now, Kate, and he's being played in a position he likes as well.
And his confidence is growing because he's got a little bit of swagger now. I think you can see he's a lot more confident on the ball. Destiny says, I went to Nottingham Christmas market yesterday and met Jermaine Genius, such a nice guy. Do you know what? His wife, or should I say ex-wife, I think it is now because I think they've split. She talks to me on Insta and she is so lovely. And I cannot believe that he messed about behind her back because she is beautiful. Yeah, try heights, true. Dragusin, really solid performance.
He scored.
He did, blasted it over the bar. But yeah, I thought he looked solid as well. I'm, like Jim says, I'm not really worried about our defence that much. We certainly didn't miss Romero.
No.
So, Wellingborough, I don't know where that is.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, I think I have. I was thinking of Wellingham. I was going to say, oh my God, that's near us. But it's not. Bentancur wasn't awful and he's not bad, but not as good as he was and is upgradable, especially as progression on the ball has suffered. Yeah, I get you. I would like to upgrade on him. Big up Twisted. Good to see you. Destiny says, I'm done with Romero. Look, I think Romero is a bozo. I think he is, on his days, an exceptionally good defender. However, I think he's got real problems with his discipline. And since Andrew's gone and Frank's come in, I think it's come to light again. So he either needs to sort his shit out or ship out. That's how I feel about Romero. Because we've got Danso now, who's a more than capable centre-back. I think he's a no-nonsense, old-school type centre-back. You've got Dragusin, who looks decent. If we decide to sell Romero, I won't lose any sleep. I don't know what you think, Jim.
No, I think that it cost us a lot of games. I mean, he has games where he's phenomenal, and he was good in the Europa run last year. But it's in the league. He does. You never know. He always makes you nervous. You never know what you're going to get from him. But he got 2 stupid bookings. One for gobbing off to the ref when the ref warned him about 3 times to shut up. Kept on gobbing off, and one for kicking a guy that was just petulant, childish stuff.
Yeah,
it's just you expect 10-year-olds to on for the football pitch to be acting like that.
I think as well. Now he's captain of our club. He needs to be better than that.
He does.
Thank you very much for subscribing. Try Height, very much appreciated. Richie, I've got to give some shout outs here. Get ready to clip this, guys, because this doesn't happen very often. Richarlison was our captain yesterday. He was also man of the match. I think at the moment, and I can't quite believe I'm going to say this, I might have to check my temperature when I go downstairs. I think at the minute, Richarlison's a little bit undroppable. I know he made the stupid error of being offside yesterday when he really didn't need to be.
Yeah,
right,
you're talking millimetres, Kate. If there's no VAR, he scores 2 goals yesterday.
Yeah, the first one, it wasn't him offside. It was Bergvall.
They're looking for the every goal that's scored now. They're looking for something to disallow it, right? They go on to one thing. If it ain't that, they move on to another thing. You know,
Yeah.
But it drives me insane. I mean, you're talking. It was minuscule, you know, and it's.
Don't put yourself down. It's not that small, Jimbo.
Honestly, it drives me mad. It
just finish?
It drives me mad.
You've literally just interrupted me praising Richarlison, which I don't think's ever happened. But I think he's at a stage where he's hit this purple patch. And, you know, I'm not saying that he's suddenly become a fantastic goal scorer or a fantastic player. But I think at the minute, even though his goals were offside, it was a really good performance from him. He looks the most up for the games. He looks dangerous going forward. I mean, Jim, can you believe I'm actually saying that Richarlison's a little bit undroppable right now?
No, because it's the truth. If you're going to be an honest pundit, right, you've got to say the truth. Or whatever YouTube. You've got to speak the truth. And the truth is he's undroppable in a minute.
Yeah.
I thought he was outstanding, not just because of the goals. I just thought he played really well yesterday. You know, you need a bit against a team like Crystal Palace. You need someone to put some shit in there, and that's what he does. And I thought he did it well yesterday.
Yep, I completely agree. I think it was a fair man of the match performance. I do think if Danso had got it, I wouldn't have complained. And if Van der Ven had got it, I wouldn't have complained. But yeah, Richie was a worthy winner of it. Afternoon to you, Luco, Ash. Good to see you. Richie has good numbers if he can stay fit. Yeah, I agree. But he went for a stage in the season where he just was making mistakes and falling over a lot. But he seems to be sorting his shit out a little bit. And I like what I see.
If you watch their training sessions, he's on the floor a lot in the training sessions. Maybe he's just got great balance.
Maybe he'd get on well with me then, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you like to fall over.
Jimbo told me today I can't ski because I can't even walk down the road without falling over. That's what he actually told me. Well, that's only happened once or twice. I don't know. But Troy Hyatt says, Richarlison are droppable right now, but if we're going to go for top four in the future, we need better. Yeah, I completely agree with that. I'd take Richie at Palace over Mateta all day long. Oh, that's a brave call because I think the trouble with Mateta at the minute is he's knackered. That's a brave call. I'm not sure how I'd sit on that. I mean, I've got to be honest and say I think Palace yesterday looked poor and they look like a squad with very little depth and looked absolutely exhausted. So although I'm giving Tottenham some props, I do think Palace have run out of legs a little bit. And they're literally, where they was like this, they're starting to go a little bit like this now.
I said that would happen.
You did. And Glasner, obviously, the rumours of, well, not the rumours, it's come out that he's refused to sign a new contract. I think everybody knows he's going to leave in the summer. He's going to be one of the most hottest properties in management. There's so many managers in the summer whose contracts run out. Thomas Tuchel, Glasner, Iriola, Pochettino. There's literally loads whose contracts run out in the summer, which is interesting. Tottenham Logic says, I'm not Richarlison's biggest fan and I criticise him, but credit where it's due. He won 9 duels yesterday and was dominant in the air. Could have had 2 goals and got an assist from hardly any service. Yep.
2 assists he could have had as well.
Yeah. Destiny's ears pricked up when Poch was mentioned there. God bless him. We do love a bit of Poch. I'd like Xavi. Look, I'd like Thomas Frank to work out, but we'll have to wait and see. I'd like to see what Frank can do if he gets some players that he wants. I think January, like we said it, I think it's 3 or 4 days till the transfer window opens. Is it the 1st it opens or the 31st? So it's Thursday. Yeah. Is it Thursday? Oh my God, what day is it? 29th, yeah, Thursday. The transfer window opens. So I think we need to see what happens in the transfer window and see whether ENIC have changed and are going to actually put their money where their mouth is. But look, like I say, I don't think the performance yesterday was as important as just getting the 3 points. I think that was massive. I think the fans needed it. I think the club needed it. Thomas Frank definitely needed it. And I've got to be honest and say, I can't remember what I was going to say. You're going to have to give me a second while it comes back into my brain. I've got to say, that's what I was going to say. The away fans yesterday were magnificent. Absolutely brilliant. So quick round of applause to the away fans who put the home fans to shame. They were brilliant. And especially Ben from We Are Tottenham TV. Got a shout out to him because his seats were horrifically bad. You couldn't even see the screens, couldn't see some of the pitch. But they did not stop singing. And I do love the fact that Ben put 2 videos out or put the video out with him celebrating 2 goals that were disallowed, which is hilarious. Lang was not at the game yesterday, but Paratici was. I saw Paratici there with Vinay.
Vinay was, yeah.
I mean, I would love for Paratici to stay and Lang be the one that goes because he is a waste of space. But look, who knows what's going on there?
Who knows if Paratici's going anyway? It's only rumours.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe he said it's me or him. Make the choice.
But I heard someone say on one, I can't remember what it was on. So I think it was on Talk Sport. There's no point in going yet anyway because you can't do nothing with them till the end of the season. So there's no point in going at the moment.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. Big up to Wanted 9090. Good to see you. We did have a good Christmas, thank you. I hope you did too. Jim seems to think that Christmas is still on. I don't know why. No, it's not. Can you see a Christmas tree? Can you see Christmas decorations? Can you smell turkey in the oven? No. Why? Because Christmas is over. Move on. It's nearly my birthday. Lang.
Christmas is still on. Take that.
Lang was probs at home watching, thinking, I'm done here. I thought Paratici was leaving, yes. He's in Norway at the minute, I think. Christmas ends the 1st of Jan, says Twisted.
Thank you, Twisted. Twisted, was you at the game yesterday? Why'd you come this way? Why don't you just come that way where it's easier?
I've got to be honest as well, and everyone will know the day before Christmas Eve or Christmas Eve, can't remember what it was, Christmas Eve, I went out and bought a TV guide and I've looked at it 0 times. It's gone down the side of the chair and I haven't picked it up once. So
you do it every year. You buy one every year. You never use it.
It's tradition.
You spend £2 for tradition.
Well, it's my money. I spend it as I please. Twisted said, I didn't go, thank God. Bit like you with your harmonica. Mm-hmm. That was more than £2.
That should be a collector's item one day.
If it's a choice, then bye Lang. Levy controlled everything, and Enoch's way of dealing with it is to bring in 20 people to do it all and step on each other's toes. Now a guy's coming from Man City. That's news to me.
Yeah, there is. There's someone coming from Man City. I heard that.
I hope it's Rodri.
No wonder.
Who is it? The director of football or scout?
Someone from their staff. He's meant to be. Don't know why he's leaving there. Well, he's meant to be decent at his job.
Interesting. My brother got so drunk he couldn't go to the Spurs game and he couldn't sell his ticket either. I've got to be honest and say I haven't had a single drop of alcohol yet this Christmas. But we do have a New Year's Eve live stream where anything could happen. There may be, disclaimer, there may be some alcohol consumed on that stream. So we'll see. How did that go for United getting the City leftovers? Yeah, look, we'll have to see. That's the first I've heard about it. I've got to be honest.
Well, since I this is what I heard or read, right? That this guy's leaving City because there's going to be some big changes there.
Yeah, maybe they're going to be found guilty.
And he's getting out of it.
Moving on from Spurs for a minute. Chelsea lost to Aston Villa, who literally keep defying the odds and winning. I did say on the terrace last week, I think the disrespect that Villa are getting is outrageous, and that they are title contenders. And I got laughed at. When are people going to take this team seriously, Jimbo? They are flying. They're like 10 games unbeaten or something ridiculous. I don't even know the
I
run
think
now.
it's 11 now, isn't it?
Is that in all comps?
No,
Must be in all competition.
I think it's in the league. They lost. They did win for the first 4 games, right? And didn't score a goal. And then I don't think they've lost since in the league.
I mean, we watched the game. It was a good game. They deserve their win, don't you think?
Look, they're a good team, Kate. I keep saying it on here, right? And anyone who thinks that they can't win the league, you know, give your head a wobble, because they can win the league. They're a very, very good team. You know, the difference with them is they really work well, like as a team. They're really together, and you saw that, you know, and they can start bad, Villa, and like they did against Chelsea, you know, and win the game.
It says here that Aston Villa are unbeaten in their last 19 home Premier League matches, winning 11 and drawing 8, the longest current unbeaten run on home soil of any side in the Premier League. And they've won 11 consecutive matches in all competitions. Yeah, I think it's 8 or 9 in the league. I mean, it's incredible. What Emery has done there is phenomenal. But they've got a really good team. They're very balanced. I would absolutely love it, not to go to Kevin Keegan, if they could win the league. I think they have been brilliant. Twisted says I've only had one Bailey's, not good. We keep looking at City's bench for players and their staff list to run the football side. We're a shambles. Yeah. I've drunk too much. I need to stop. Yeah, Emery's been incredible. I think he's an amazing, amazing, amazing manager. But yeah, Chelsea, what's the Premier League table? Let me have a quick look.
I think we're 9th now. I know 11th.
Villa are sitting in 3rd, 39 points. City 40, Arsenal 42. And then we go down to Chelsea, who are on 29 points, sitting in 5th place. But they are 13 points off the top of the table, which for Chelsea is unacceptable. And Tottenham now are in 11th with 25 points, so 4 points behind Chelsea and Man United, 3 points behind Sunderland, and a point behind Brentford, Palace and Fulham. It's amazing. Palace are now in 9th when they were up there in the top 4. What seemed like yesterday.
Bournemouth was 2nd at one point. Where are they now?
Bournemouth, bloody hell, they're in the bottom quarter, 15th.
Yeah, they were 2nd at one point.
How quick it changes.
Like a stone. But look, Kate, you got to think, right, for teams like Palace, and teams like Bournemouth and Brentford, right, they've got to have seasons that are just off the planet to stay up there in the top 6. And it's not going to happen, I'm sorry, but it's not. I said to you, didn't I, that these teams will drop. And I'm not saying they drop off massively, but they will drop off because they haven't got the squads to cope with it. I mean, we struggle with it, and we've got a bigger squad than them, you know. And they can't live with it. It's different. The first 10 games, everyone's fresh, but once it kicks in and you're starting to play cup games, you know, you're playing once or twice a week, and they can't cope with it, like as we saw yesterday with Palace. So they're going to drop.
I don't like this question. If Villa win the title, what does it say about the Prem? Well, it says that it's ultra competitive for a start. And
they're Twisted. They're a fucking good team, mate. Look, if you watch Villa play as a team, they're a solid team that play some really good football. You know, they're not a bunch of muppets.
No,
they've got a real good squad of players.
Yeah, and it's crazy, like you say, that Iriola's on thin ice, but that's how quickly football can change because, you know, they were flying and now a few bad defeat, a bit like Eddie Howe at Newcastle. I mean, Newcastle are dropping like a stone at the minute. They were above us and now they're in 14th spot, only 2 points behind us, but they was like right up there. But we've got to touch on this lot who sort of are still sitting top of the league, Jimbo, albeit by only 2 points. Must have been, it was a little bit shaky when Brighton got one back, but Raya there was some good keeping and defending, because there was, I think it was about 10 minutes spell that Brighton looked like they were coming into the game, and then Arsenal sort of, hold on one second, bye Tottenham Logic, take care, thanks for coming in. Yeah, there was like a 10-minute spell where Brighton looked like they were going to get into the game, possibly equalise, but then Arsenal stuffed it out. But City must be smelling a bit of blood in the water. They're only 2 points behind, and we all know City can go on massive runs. They know how to win Premier Leagues. They've done it. But do you think Arsenal hold on? Obviously, we're nearly halfway through the season. They've been on top for near enough all of it.
No, the thing is City are beginning to look better and better. If you watch their football, they're starting to get their swagger back. And the last 3 games, Arsenal have been lucky, right? Even though yesterday, I shouldn't really say that about Brighton, but they first half, they should have been outside Arsenal, but they wasn't. And Raya kept them in the game. It's his job to do that, so I can't say anything. But they've been a bit lucky the last few games, and I just can't. I can't see him maintaining it, Kate. You know, I just think the City are starting to look like the City that we know. You can't keep being lucky in football, right? You're going to get some luck. Every team gets luck. But I think it's going to run out for them.
So you think City are going to win the league?
Yeah. I've said it all along. We've seen City have bad starts before, then win the league by like a good margin. They're just a team that when they start winning, right, they know how to win, and they just win and win and win. Where Arsenal have always, over the years, you know, drop points where they should never drop points, pick up draws where they should never pick up draws, you know, and I just think it's going to happen again.
At the minute, I'm still saying Arsenal are going to win the league, and that's nothing to do with the reverse psychology that I do every year. Honest, I swear it's not. But yeah, I'm going to say Arsenal are going to win the league.
What logic is that? Are you saying that on?
Because every year I turn and say it, and every year they bottle it. So I'm going on that logic that then reverse psychology might actually.
Oh, so in your heart.
No, I'm going to say in my heart I want Arsenal to win it. I think Arsenal will win it.
In your brain.
Yeah, I think Arsenal will win it.
All right.
I'm just going to say that. Big up, Lou. Lovely to see you, my love. I'm voting Villa to win it. Emery undoing Arsenal would be incredible. That is the sort of movie script you want to see. Absolute class that would be.
If I had to pick a team that I want to win it, I'd pick Villa.
Yeah, me too. I think City will do it, Jimbo. Look, I just hope it stays quite tight, but I just want Arsenal to be knocked off, because I think if they become the chasers, like if they get knocked off the top and they're then chasing the pack, I think they won't win it then, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But this game, where are we? I've deleted it by accident. Well done, Kate. Obviously, the first game of the weekend, Jimbo, was Man United Newcastle. Man United scraping through with a 1-0 win. It was that boring. I can't even remember who scored for Man United.
Was it a 1-0 win?
Yeah.
Was it? It was a draw.
No, it was 1-0 to Man United, but I can't remember who scored. Who can tell me?
Oh, yeah, it was 1-0. It was the
Dorgu, that's it.
Yeah,
Dorgu.
yeah.
Hardly a convincing win, a bit like Tottenham, really.
Yeah, it was a fantastic goal.
Yeah, I remember now you've said it. Yeah, look, I United are doing far better than we are, but I don't see a lot between us in the fact that one win doesn't change how we all feel. Like, I'm sure the Man United fans aren't buzzing that they won, because you never know who you're going to beat and who you're going to lose to. So, but a win, like I say, the last game of 2025 ending on a win is brilliant. So I don't know who United have got in the new year. Manchester United fixtures. They've got Wolves tomorrow, which you would fancy they will win that.
I'm not sure.
We play Wolves again. I'm not confident.
They're going to win a game sooner or later, Wolves, right? And some games they look half decent. I mean, they should have got something.
Is it at Wolves? Is it at Wolves or at United? Because I just looked and it didn't sink in my brain. I can't bother to look again. So, is it home or away for you, Lou and Rob?
I think it's away.
She's right.
I think it's at Wolves.
She's right in the fact that Wolves have started scoring. Oh, it's at United.
Oh, is it? So United, they was at home against Newcastle, weren't they?
Yeah, they got 2 home games in a row. We got 2 away games in a row. Wolves have started scoring, but it just depends which United team turns up.
They don't look as bad as their results. So, I mean, some of their games, they've looked decent. And I thought they were really unlucky against Arsenal to come away with nothing. So it's not a foregone conclusion, I can tell you that now.
So hang on a minute. So Burnley Newcastle's tomorrow, Chelsea Bournemouth's tomorrow, Forest Everton's tomorrow, West Ham Brighton's tomorrow, Arsenal Aston Villa's tomorrow, Man United Wolves is tomorrow. But then Spurs are playing 1st of Jan.
New Year's Day.
On the Thursday. Yeah, there's 4 games on the Thursday, and then we're back again on the Sunday, are we? Sunday at 3:00 against Sunderland at home. Oh, so they've spread the games out. So there's fixtures tomorrow night, which is going to clash with the darts again, isn't it?
Yeah, well, can't have it always, can you?
No.
You'd think being both the Sky is doing them, that they'd have a bit of common sense, wouldn't you?
Yeah, we've got New Year's Day, bloody hell. Let's hope they don't get pissed. 4 games at the same time tomorrow, and then another 2 later. We play the same time as Arsenal, lose to Villa. I'm raging. Oh, well, if Arsenal have got Villa, I will be watching Arsenal versus Villa, I'm afraid. I'll have to get everyone's predictions. I didn't realise there was the fixtures tomorrow, because we're not doing a stream tomorrow. Oh, that's for me, Jim. Arsenal at home to Villa. I will need 2 screens. Well, Sky do a split screen, don't they? They do a split screen. You can do it. But, we're not streaming tomorrow because I'm getting my nails done. So I shall have to get everyone's predictions and put them on. Put them on the site so everyone knows. Just stick it on the stairs, babe. Thank you. Hooves from the sale. We also had Forest 1, Manchester City 2. Was another game that happened over the weekend. I was had to remember it was the weekend because I've lost all track of dates. Forest 1, City 2. City, I agree with what Jimbo said. Even though it was a narrow win, I do think City look like they've got a bit of swagger back. They just look more confident in the way they're playing. People like Foden look like they're doing a little bit more. I don't know. When you just when City click, they really click, and it's beautiful. I kind of see that City emerging like a phoenix from the flames. If I was Arsenal, I would be a little bit scared. If you're going to have someone chase you, you really don't want it to be Pep Guardiola's City, do you? But Forest, look, I've got to give Forest a little bit of credit. I thought they'd give it a good go. But cream always comes to the top, as they say. So, Forest 1, City 2. Anything you want to say on that game, Jimbo? You might want to take yourself off mute first.
I said, I'm glad Forest lost, and I hope they go down with West Ham.
Yeah. Oh, God. Do you know what? Talking of West Ham, obviously they lost at the weekend. I was listening to Talk Sport this morning and West Ham fans were ringing up. Oh, my God, this guy rung up. It was so funny, even though it wasn't, because if it was my team, I would be upset. But he's been a fan for, he was a season ticket holder for 45 years, but he won't set foot in the London Stadium because he said it's an athletics track. And he said, and Sam Matterface said, if you sit 10 rows back at West Ham, you feel like you do when you're at Tottenham, but at the back row because you're so far away from the pitch. And the guy went, yeah, and they test, astronauts do testing at the West Ham Stadium because it's the only place on earth with no atmosphere. Anyway, he was just ranting on and on and on about how the stadium's just lifeless and soulless. And then he went, I'll never set foot in there as long as I live. That's unless we play Millwall next year. It was so funny. But look, West Ham, they're in dire straits, Jimbo. I mean, things you love to see. They was absolutely chirping a couple of years ago that they won the Europa Conference League and they were a bigger club than Spurs. And now here they are sitting in 18th place, 12 points behind Tottenham. Last 5 games, draw, lost. They're in real danger. Their goal difference is minus 17. Minus 17. The only one, it was Wolves have got a minus 29 goal difference. Burnley minus 15 and West Ham minus 17. That's the bottom 3. That's frightening, isn't it?
Yeah, because they're shy. And when they said they were a bigger club than us, I said they were shy. And they still are shy. And they couldn't even dream of being a bigger club than us.
Look, I think it wouldn't be outlandish to say I think Wolves are going to go. They've got 2 points, right? Then you've got Burnley and West Ham on 12 and 13. And then it's a massive drop, really, to Forest on 18. Do you think that bottom 3 of Wolves, Burnley, West Ham are the 3 that are going down? Or do you think Forest could get dragged into it?
Oh, my gorgeous dog. West Ham are in it, aren't they?
Yeah, Forest are the ones that are out of it. They're 5 points clear of the drop zone.
It's not even halfway through the season yet. Of course, they can get dragged into it.
I just personally think that those 3 are the 3 that are going to go down.
Yeah, I do as well.
Yeah, I think Forest will escape.
Which is a shame. I'd like to have seen Forest go down.
I think Forest escape this year, but I think next year it could be their year to go down. Obviously, Sunderland and Leeds. Leeds are a team that never know they're beaten. Massive respect to them for that. They drew 1-1. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Jimbo, can't stop bloody scoring.
Well, I did say to you when they didn't want him, he could do a job for us for a couple of seasons if he can stay fit. Because he's a good player, Kate, and he puts the ball in the net.
And I remember saying to you, but the trouble is, Jimbo, he never stays fit, and yet he has managed to stay fit so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, I think Sunderland have done incredible this year. No matter what happens, they've done fantastic. They're currently sitting 7th, 3 points ahead of us, exceeded most people's expectations, I believe. And then you've got Leeds, who, you know, it was a shaky start, but they're 7 points off the drop zone, sitting in 16th place, 5 points behind us, only 3 points behind Newcastle. They're doing, I think, better than Leeds fans expected them to do as well, don't you?
It was first of all, Sunderland won't stay where they are, right?
I don't think Sunderland will get Europe. I agree with that.
I've watched them for a long time, Kate, and they're going to hit a bad patch.
Yeah, I agree.
They haven't got the squad, and as the season goes on, I'm not saying they're going to go like terrible, but they won't sustain what they're doing. And look, Leeds are a good team, hard team to beat at home. You know, they put everything into it, so I can't see them doing anything but staying around the mid-table mark.
Yeah, and I think Daniel Farker's doing a great job.
Yeah.
I know he gets a lot of stick.
Yeah, from who?
From Leeds fans.
Yeah, I think everywhere outside of Leeds, think he's doing a good job. But I think a lot of the Leeds fans, there's still a lot of Leeds fans that like him. I think it's just a minority.
Yeah. Yeah, like I say, I think you should be careful what you wish for.
There's certain teams in the Premiership, Kate, right, that their sole existence in the Premier League is to survive the drop, until they get established.
Yeah.
And then you get the teams in there. Look, Aston Villa were the same. They come up and their sole. I mean, I remember talking to Frank. He went and he was saying it to us a few years ago. I'll be happy if we just survive in the Premier League and don't go down. But look at them now, and that's what the teams have got to do: make sure they survive, and then kick on from there. Teams like Fulham have done it. Palace have done it. They've come up and they've steadied the ship, and they're never really fighting the relegation now.
Yeah.
Where they was all the time before.
Yeah.
And that's what Leeds need to do now, and which they're doing.
West Ham bought James Ward-Prowse, didn't they? They bought Kudus. Who else did they buy with that money?
Paquetá?
No, they had him already. I don't know who else they bought, but I know Kudus and James Ward-Prowse were two of their new arrivals. But look, they've lost Kudus anyway because he's come to us. I've got to just say a quick thing about Kudus. He did a couple of really good moves in the second half, but I thought he was quite quiet. But I think, again, it's the lack of service linking the lack of creativity in the midfield. We can't rely on Kudus to create everything. It's not fair.
Yeah, we need a proper baller in midfield. One that can see the vision, and do a pass.
Qu'est-ce que vision?
What?
Qu'est-ce que vision? Do you know what that means?
Vision. Yeah, vision.
No, listen to what I'm saying. Qu'est-ce que vision?
Vision. So he's got the vision.
That doesn't mean that. That word means vision.
Or an English channel.
Just listen to what I'm saying.
I'm not interested. Just say it in English.
No, listen to what I'm saying. You said you speak French. Listen.
I didn't say I speak French.
Listen.
When have I said to you I can speak French? I said to you I know some swear words in French. That's not speaking French. That's swearing in French.
Qu'est-ce que vision?
What? What is it?
Who is that vision? That's what that means. Qu'est-ce que vision?
And what?
I'm just saying it. It was out of my best friend's wedding. He goes, who is that vision? Qu'est-ce que vision?
So we need someone who can with some vision, right? Say it in English, darling. We're not fucking French on here. And someone who can pass the ball like through the eye of a needle.
I'm trying to educate you.
You need to educate me in France. I'm 65. I don't want to speak French anymore. I like the swear words. And
you're not 65. Where have you got that from? You're 63. 63.
63.
You're also demented. Thank you. I'm glad you said it was impressive. I'm not sold at Kudus. He's wasteful and greedy. Wow, says Destiny. Wow. Jimbo, take your glasses off and you'll understand what she's saying. I swear to God, he's such a wally brain.
Why?
I said that so beautifully, and you're just talking over me, and I'm trying to teach you some
So we're
French.
trying to talk about football. You're typing in with this.
Do you know what? I think I might put a poll in the chat and see who wants me to go back to just the girl who loves Spurs, because I just can't be dealing with this negativity all the time. Well, Jimbo, what happened? Did you get booted?
Well, put a poll in there. Go on.
I might do that, actually, but don't cry when the results come through.
You're bowling.
I'm going to wait till there's more people.
Yeah, then there'll be more on my side.
I might do it New Year's Eve when everyone's pissed. And I'm drunk and you're boring. And they will go, yeah, let's just take it back to Kate. Any other games I wanted to talk about? Sunderland, Brentford smashing Bournemouth 4-1. As someone said, Iriola's in a bit of trouble, and Brentford a bit of form, just as we're going away to the G-Tech Stadium on Thursday. Jimbo, how do you see us getting on at Thomas Frank's old stomping ground?
Smashing them. Like we smashed them at our gaff.
I think it's going to be a more difficult game going to their ground. But we do have the advantage of Thomas Frank knowing the ground inside out, knowing the team.
I wonder if we get a warm welcome.
Yeah, he will.
I think Brentford fans are a bit. It's a very family orientated club, isn't it?
I think it will 1,000,000% get a warm welcome. Make sure you give us your score predictions in the chat.
He's right there.
What?
If anyone knows how to beat him, it'd be Frank.
Yeah. I think
they haven't been brilliant this season, have they? They've had some real bad spells.
Yeah, I think that's why I said I think they've hit a little bit of form now. Yeah, exactly.
Well, beating Bournemouth's not hitting a bit of form.
No, but they've had some. Look,
they haven't won in 9, Bournemouth, have they?
They beat Bournemouth 4-1. Before that, they beat Wolves 2-0 away. Before that, they beat. Oh, they drew 1-1 with Leeds. Before that, they lost to us. And before that, they lost to Arsenal. So the last 3 games, they're unbeaten, which is hitting a bit of form because at the end of the day, we've got 2 wins in 9.
They drew with Leeds, which is about right. They're about the same standard as Leeds, aren't they? In fact,
you say that, but they're 8th in the league, Jim, and we're 11th.
Right. They beat Wolves, and they beat Bournemouth, who both on terrible runs. So it's not. I don't think we should be going up there worried, Kate.
Maybe not going up there worried, but we should give them a bit of respect.
Not worried.
We should give them some respect, though. We've got 2 wins in 9. So they're doing. I'm French, Charles. Speaking English.
Yeah, English. Anyone who can speak French.
Destiny thinks we'll win 2-0. I am going to go for this game. Oh, I don't know whether to go for a draw or win.
A win.
But what are you going for, Jimbo?
I'm going to go for another 2-0. 2-0 at home, 2-0 away.
I'm going to go for 2-1 to Tottenham. I think Brentford will score because they're at home. Destiny says the same as you, 2-0. Twisted says 3-1 Spurs. You just never, ever know. Jimbo. You never know what Spurs is going to turn up. That's the trouble. But we should have enough to beat Brentford, I think.
Is Romero and Shabby back or not?
No, I don't think so. When are Romero and... Oh, yeah, they might be because he only got 1 game banned, didn't he? Romero's back Thursday unless the FA charge upgrades. When is... So Romero will be back. But his was a straight red, so he gets 3, wouldn't he? Yeah, 3 games.
It depends. A straight red depends on what the offence is.
No, because it was deemed as dangerous, even though it really wasn't. So Romero should be back, but the FA are considering upgrading it. But he has till I think the 2nd or 3rd or 4th of January.
Mouthing off to the ref and a petulant little kick. There was like a childish kick.
He can appeal it because they charged him with it. He can appeal it up until whatever date it is, but it won't affect him playing on Thursday.
It's upgraded. That is a real complete load of bollocks, honestly, because it was just all petulant schoolboy stuff.
Yeah, I say don't appeal. Just take it like a man. But the game's gone. I say it all the time, but it really has. The game's gone.
Honestly,
it's gone, isn't it, Jimbo?
Well, I just watch some of this football now, and I just think to myself, I mean, I thought the ref was atrocious. The first half for us, he's giving yellow cards like it's a wedding and he's throwing confetti. Honestly, and these players roll on the floor. he's offsides by millimetres. You know, I think if any part of you is behind a defender, right, it should be onside. If any part of you is behind, so if your foot is behind him, right, it should be onside. It's just they goals instead of they said VAR coming to give goals. They cut out more goals than they give, that's for sure.
Has anyone noticed who's been watching all the way through if there's been any adverts on the channel? Because I've just realised I didn't put monetisation. Oh dear. The daylight rule should come back for offside. Not that I get a lot, I've got to be honest. It literally is pennies because we're only a small channel. Yeah, no ads. I did forget to put it on. I'm not putting it on for New Year's Eve because I think it's going to be absolute carnage and there'll probably be lots of swearing and whatnot. And I'm not risking putting on monetisation on New Year's Eve for sure. I don't know what time we're going to go live, Jim. I was thinking 8:30, but then we've got to do 8:30 right through till sort of 12:30ish. So what time do you reckon?
You don't want it because it's going to be like you don't want it too long, yeah. It's up to you. I don't mind. I don't mind because I can just switch off for half hour if I need a break and leave you there.
Well, I might do it. I don't know. I might do it at 8:30, and you can just come on when you want because I know you're old. So you can't take it.
You know, darling.
Yeah, it is. You can't cope with it. We'll have a party. Bobby and Coover want to come on. Danny Kiriaki said he might come on. So 8 p.m. till 4 a.m. Oh my God. Something's happening New Year's Day as well. Oh, we've got a stream, but not till the evening. We've got the pre-match pump up. That's what it was. But yeah, it depends. Jimbo's old now. He's 65, 63, 62. So he can't actually cope with staying up late, obviously. So we'll have to see how the old boys
staying up late. It's just unless if we stay up, I'm all right. But it's just I don't start for the sake of it, darling. What?
I don't know if anyone heard that, but 8 till late. Yeah, I think I'll do 8:30. That's what I've scheduled it for. And Jim can just come on when he can get out of his armchair and put his walking stick up. You know that he's getting old and he can't cope with
You
late
sleep
nights.
more than me, and that's a fact.
I what?
You sleep more than me.
Is that what you think?
I don't think I know.
No, you don't know, darling. Because you automatically think that just because someone's in bed, it means they're sleeping. Like
you
last
sleep more
night.
than I sleep.
Oh my God. Last night we went to bed and for a good couple of hours I was awake because you were snoring.
Yeah, but I was up at like 7, half 7.
Right. And I got up at 10.
You got up at half 10.
Half 10, so that's 3 hours after. But I had 2 hours where you were snoring.
Well, that means I was less sleep than you last night.
And probably 45 minutes of restless legs in the night. Not to mention the fact that you regularly fall asleep on the settee.
Yeah, only for like 15 minutes.
No, not always just for 15 minutes.
Never more than an hour.
So it could actually be said that you sleep more than me. I got up earlier than you yesterday on less sleep.
Now and again. If I get up really early, I normally have a nap in the afternoon for an hour.
I got up after you yesterday. Before you yesterday.
Yeah, we was awake at the same time. So
no, we weren't. I was awake before you, and I'd had less sleep because guess what? You were frigging snoring. So don't come all that Tom nodding with me.
I can't help what I do in my sleep.
Well, maybe you should sleep downstairs. Do not dare come at me about sleep. And I do a lot more during the day than you do. Cooking and stuff, cleaning, washing. And I've got chronic fatigue syndrome because it's part of my fibromyalgia. So I think you should actually shut up.
You still sleep more than me.
Did you just hear what I've said? I've got chronic fatigue syndrome. I don't think I do bad.
I think you do well. I've always said you do well. But don't make out that I just sleep all the time because that's not. I'm always up early.
Yeah, but you snooze in the armchair because you're old.
Yeah, every now and again, not every day, darling.
Most
Once a
days.
week, twice a week, maybe. If I've been
Oh, may you be forgiven. You're telling fibs. It's more than twice a week.
no,
It's at least 4 times a week you fall asleep on the sofa.
once this week. Once this week, I nodded
It's
off for about.
Monday. It's Monday.
I know last week, and I said to you, how long was I asleep for? You went 15 minutes.
But that
20
was
minutes.
Christmas. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Do you know what? If William was up, he would side with me here. You snooze on the settee all the
He
time.
sides with you with everything, darling.
You go, let's watch a program, and then within 5 minutes you're asleep.
If you punched me in the face and broke my jaw, right? William would say he would side with you anyway. He'd say, "No, you threw your jaw on Mum's fist."
Don't tempt me. Seriously, don't tempt me. Honestly, I swear to God, I wish I'd hidden cameras in this house because you would see that he snoozes on the settee all the freaking time. And half the time he's like this, right? And then he goes, "Oh, did I fall asleep?" It's like, yeah, you've been asleep for an hour. Yeah, not the Polar Express, the Siesta Express. That's what Jim's on. Honestly, I've never heard so much bull in my life. You've been told, Jimbo.
Well, what time did you sleep until yesterday? I left you alone. I didn't wake you up. I let you have a sleep in. What time?
I got up before you, 9 o'clock.
Or the day before then?
12:30.
Yeah, exactly. And I was
had
up
a terrible night. My restless legs kept me up for so much of the night. And guess what else? You're freaking snoring.
I was up walking the dog, right? Which for you would be the middle of the night.
What time was that?
I took the dog out about 6:30, 7.
Well, that's your stupid fault. That's the middle of the night.
Well, I'm just saying.
And not only that, do you know what he does? He decides to take the dog out for a walk while I'm in bed. And then he throws stones up at the window like he's bloody Romeo and thinks that I don't hear him. I just lay there thinking, "Oh, leave me alone, please, leave me alone." Honestly, so I can't even get a laying that way because he throws stones at my window. I keep waiting for one to come through the window like out of Only Fools and Horses and land on my head or something.
I like to serenade you, darling.
Yes. Jimmy-O, wherefore art thou, Jimmy-O? Look, why are Mummy and Daddy fighting? Because Daddy's telling lies, Ed. He's telling lies. He sleeps like what sleeps a lot? A sloth. Do they sleep a lot? And he's lying about it. He literally goes to me, "I'm going to turn the telly off now. Is that all right?" And I go, yeah, you can turn it off. He goes, "Yeah, I'm getting tired." The telly goes off and within 30 seconds he's asleep. And I'm never asleep within an hour. And then I have to get up for a wee, and he gets up and he goes, "Oh, yeah, I need a wee as well. Have you been asleep?" And I go, "Yeah." I haven't been asleep. I've been laying there. And I often want to put the telly on and watch X on the beach.
But you hold it against me because I can fall asleep straight away.
I do.
It's not my fault. It's
an
art. It's an art.
Well, I want that art. Because I can't fall asleep for love nor money. Unless I'm literally dead on my feet, I can't go to sleep. This is why I might have a drink, because that helps me sleep. But it makes me snore. So, you might get a bit of taste of your own medicine.
Put Tottenham on the telly.
Why is everyone siding with Jimbo? Honestly, it's not fair. I've got bags on bags, and this is from Jimbo snoring.
It's not from me snoring. Don't give it all that.
It is. You're so loud. You keep the whole house awake. Never, ever heard anything like it. I swear to God. Sounds like someone's killing a...
I said to you this morning, did I snore? You went, no.
When did you say that to me?
This morning, I said it to you.
Yesterday morning, you said it to me. And I said, no.
I never snored. No.
And you know why?
I don't snore all the time. It's only if I'm really tired.
I got up at 9 o'clock because you didn't snore. Yes, but I need my sleep because I'm registered disabled with fibromyalgia, but I have to be kept awake by silly knickers over here snoring like a grizzly bear. Big up, Dan Gaze. Do you do marriage counselling by any chance? Good to see you, sir. Hope you are well. But that's enough about our sleep life or my lack of it. I can feel Kate doing a live stream to prove this point, Jim. Yeah. Well, I probably won't need to because on New Year's Eve, he'll probably be sat there and then fall asleep and go, oh, did I fall asleep? Like he always does. And goes, I wasn't really asleep. I was listening to the telly. And it's like, no, you weren't. What happened then? And he says something that happened like half an hour ago. Yeah, I might need you, Dan. I might need a good divorce lawyer. You're 50
You couldn't
to
survive
make it to
without
this
me,
marriage. Yeah, I could. Could you know why? Because I'd get sleep. I don't like Horlicks and I don't like chamomile tea, unfortunately. I could, you know.
You like hot
I
chocolate?
really. Yeah, but that doesn't really make me sleep. Oh, what's that picture? Raw. I don't know what that picture is. But anyway. Right, we've waffled on now. Jim, the challenge is on for New Year. I do the same, Jim, when the other half puts rubbish on. The worst thing is I don't even get to have on the telly what I want. He's always got the remote.
Don't even start on that, right? Don't start on that. I always say to you, what do you want to watch? Do I not?
Yeah, but if I say...
Don't start that I hold the telly, because that's just an out-and-out fib.
Move your camera to the right. Move your camera to the right, please. A little bit more. A little bit more that way. A little bit down.
Why?
Because you've got all the remotes there.
Yeah, I've got the remotes here. Of course I've got the remotes here.
Oh,
but
what a surprise.
I always say to you, right, what do you want to watch? And you go, I don't care. Is that right or wrong?
Yes, but if I was to say, I'd quite like to watch X on the Beach, you go, yeah, I don't mind if you put it on. And then you moan the whole way through it.
Who wants to watch X on the Beach, honestly?
Me. I do. I like trash TV. I don't want to watch Star Trek, but you do.
Yeah, but I don't watch it when you're here. I watch it when I'm
I think you'll find you do. Because you went the other day, oh, look, it's Stefan from Vampire Diaries. He's Captain Kirk. And I went, oh, yeah. I'm interested.
You're so bang out of order there, right? Right? Because I always ask you what you want to watch all the time.
Yeah, so, as in, what do I want to watch that you want to watch? But you're asking me as in, what shall we watch? What shall we watch?
No, I said to you, what do you want to watch? All right, well,
yeah, as in us. If you say to me, I'm going for a bath, what do you want to watch? I will put on what I want to watch because I can watch it in peace.
Well, if I ask you what you want to watch, you should say what you want to watch.
And then you go, do we have to watch that?
You do like some shit though, darling. I'm sorry.
So do you. You like Star Trek. You like that other the war between the earth and the sea, or whatever it's called, The Strain, Nosferatu, all these stupid programs you watch.
Oh, thank you. Someone said I love Star Trek too.
Yeah, well, geek and nerds. That's what I'm going to call you two. What you want to watch really means let's find out what you don't want to watch. Yeah. And exactly that twisted. I don't want to upset him by saying I want to watch Love Island or whatever I want to watch because he'd get and then he moans.
If you want to watch something and I don't like it, don't matter because I go on my iPad. Do I not? Well then.
And this is what you do. You're on your iPad and you go, I couldn't watch this. And then you do a little bit more and you go, oh, these people are such idiots. And then you go, and then 5 minutes later you go, I can't believe people watch this. And it's like,
yeah, but it's all these fucking reality shows, Kate. They're just
I like them.
Yeah, but they've worn them out, darling.
I like them.
They've done the first few, right? And then they just wear them out with all this. What's this other shit one? Not Sex on the Beach. There's another one. What a load of crap with all these geezers all fucking buffed up with makeup on and fucking tight fucking budgie smugglers.
Sounds good to me.
Honestly, it's pathetic.
In your eyes, I think it's pathetic watching people on a spaceship.
Men ain't men no more, honestly. They wear makeup and fucking wearing fucking, I don't know. Honestly, it's all changed the world.
And I would just like to say, Bubba.
I like Married at First Sight.
I would like to tell the story on this. Jimbo
I do
would
like that one.
Jimbo was like, I started watching this, and he was like, I can't believe anyone would watch that. I mean, what a pathetic thing. Who's going to get married at first sight? It's got to be the most pathetic things ever been on telly. I started watching it downstairs. Guess who got hooked and now loves it?
Oh, I didn't use that watching it downstairs. Oh, I think what?
I watched it downstairs when you were in the bath and you came down and it was on.
Yeah, and I quite like that one. It's quite funny.
I quite like that one. You went to me the other day, I miss Married at First Sight. We're going to have to start one after Christmas.
I find it very entertaining, right? The arguments and stuff like that. But these ones we're fucking on the beach, and what's the other one? Love Island, and what a load of crap. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, Jimbo's been rumbled, exactly. If
I
you
like
watch
Married
them,
at First Sight. I'll never deny that. I think it's funny.
if you watch these things, it's like anything reality based. You get into them. It's like
I tried with you with X on the Beach.
No, you've never seen X on the Beach. Love Island, you've seen.
Oh, I Love Island, and I did try with that with you, and I just
Love Island's not as good as X on the Beach.
The Apprentice, right? They're just pompous, stuck up their own arse people who would stab you in the back without even thinking about it. I can't watch them pompous bastards.
Well, all I'm saying is what you might think is rubbish, I think it's rubbish to sit and watch stupid people with ears like this on a spaceship going, beam me up, Scotty, or whatever they say. That's all I'm going to say.
It's been that bad. It's been around since the 70s.
Yeah, because there's weird, geeky people that watch it, a.k.a. you. That's all I'm going to say. He is quite a modern man, except when it comes to remote controls, because I literally don't get to see it. If I've got it in my hand, I have a panic attack. So I know any minute now he's going to go, where's the remote? Who's got the remote? He did it yesterday. He passed me the remote. And then literally 30 seconds later, he went, have you got the remote? Where's the remote?
You know why? Because you fucking lose everything.
No, it's because the remote control is your safety blanket.
No. You lose everything. You lose your phone. You lose your fucking vape. Honestly.
Look. Oh, here's my vape. Oh, here's my phone. Where could they be?
You know what? You can't even argue with me there. You are terrible for losing stuff.
My stuff falls down the side of the settee a lot. I give you that. But you do get separation anxiety from the remote. It's like
the remote.
If you Google what a control freak is, they say the first sign of a control freak is someone who won't let go of a remote, and that's you. What?
I control you now, do I?
No. You couldn't control me even if you wanted to.
You know, if only they knew.
mean? But you are a little bit anal about the remote control. You have a literal panic attack.
Sweetheart.
Oh my God, don't lie. It's not that. It's because you can't bear not to have it in your hand.
One of my credit cards. What do I say to you 10 times before you leave the house?
What's that?
What do I say to you 10 times before you leave the house? Please don't lose it. Please don't lose it.
I've never lost anything. I just misplace things.
All the time.
Yeah, but that's because I've got the menopause. And chronic fatigue syndrome. And fibro fog. Things you don't understand. But I don't have to hold my phone like this 24/7 or the remote control just to be, make sure that I'm the only one who could touch it. Honestly, never had so much Tom nodding all my life. But anyway, we've just completely aired our dirty laundry on the street. This is about as much shouting and screaming you're ever going to get on this channel. We don't have heavy debates. We don't have shouting unless it's a marriage, a disagreement within our marriage. And I'm right on what I've said today.
You think you're right, but you're never right.
I know I'm right. I'm right that you get up earlier than me, but that doesn't mean you sleep less than me.
I get up 4 hours earlier than you most days.
Not always. Not always.
Most days.
Yeah, but you go sleep 4 hours earlier than me.
No, I do not. That's a lie.
And you sleep on the settee every day.
Every day, do I?
More days than not. And it's a fact. I tell you what, Jimbo better not go near the stairs today. That's all I'm saying. We know what happened last time. He best not
You watch some
go
of our
near
early
the stairs.
videos, you'll get more than what you've just seen now. Bloody hell.
What's that? What?
If they watch some of our early videos.
What happened?
Well, we've done, we're talking to Bobby and on air.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's nothing what you just heard there.
That was a great video. We did a show with Bobby Kay where he hosted, and it was all about getting to know the intimate secrets of me and Jimbo. It was such a funny show. Ask Us Anything or something. It was a good show. But Jim would never admit that he's literally got separation anxiety from the remote control.
I love the remotes. Look, they're here. I like them next to me. And look, Kate, if I give you the remote for a day, right, I'll guarantee you sometime in that day you'll lose it.
Oh, that is such rubbish. Absolutely nonsense.
Do you not lose your vape every day?
No, most days though. Not every day, but most days. Bobby Kay's coming on.
You misplace your phone?
No.
You misplace your phone all the time.
Occasionally.
Yeah, the remote will miss Jim. Thank you, Destiny.
Bobby's coming on for New Year's Eve, so I miss him too. He makes me crease, but him and Coover are due to come on, so that should be a giggle. But before we end this stream in divorce, I think we better call it a day, Jimbo, because I'm getting more and more angry at you. I tried to give you the look there, but I couldn't do it.
Oh my God, I'm shitting myself. You don't get angry at me ever. When was the last time you got angry with me?
Inside, I'm angry with you every day.
When was the last time I got angry with you?
You get angry with me every day.
You talk so much shit.
Because I misplace my vape usually.
I don't get angry with you. I just tell you you're a donut.
I get angry with you, I would say most days. Big up Hunchalini saying, come on, you gunners. Just because when I lay in bed next to you and I'm wide awake because you're snoring.
Well, you don't let me know you're angry with me.
No, but it all builds up.
And then what are you going to do? One night just stab me?
No, I come on here and then it gets mentioned and I just let loose.
Oh, you let loose, darling. You let it out of your system. Go on, you let it all out.
Well, I think today I've said enough. But just know that there's a burning anger in there that you sleep.
Like a water over you then, don't I put it out?
Oh yeah, the other day I flicked him with some water. Literally the tiniest bit of water flicked him. And he went, don't do that. I've got to go to the front door and it's cold. So I flicked the little bit that was left on my fingers. Oh, don't do that. It's going to get cold. So I did it a little bit more. And then he literally got a cup of water and threw it in my face. I didn't even know what to say. I was so shocked, but he actually did it. Because he was threatening to do it, and then he just threw a cup of water in my face. That's so rude.
You did laugh, though.
Because I was in shock.
What's it? I get woken up 3 or 4 times a night for snoring. Then she starts, and I don't say a thing. Exactly. Oh my God, Destiny! If Kate snores, right, I never ever wake her up, ever. And I tell her in the morning, you were snoring last night. She goes, yeah, because I was really tired. I never wake her up.
And I always go to you, sorry, did it keep you awake? You go, no, it's so, you hardly make a noise.
Because I'm very polite. I don't like you to think you're waking me up.
Oh my God, Jim, I could play a brass band in your ears and you wouldn't wake up. That is such a load of nonsense. It's so easy to squabble with him because he does so many annoying things. So it's really easy to
you've been with me 25 years, so it can't be that fucking bad, can it?
Well, I'm coming to everyone's got a tether and I'm coming to the end of mine. That's all I'm
You can live without me, darling.
I think I could. Could you know why? I'd be able to sleep. I wouldn't get this. I've got somewhere on my phone, I've got recordings of him snoring. I swear to God, honestly, I've never heard anything like it. Hang on. Oh, they want me to go on the terrace tonight, Jimbo.
Well, but you please go so I can watch Star Trek. Come on, you. Why'd you keep going that way? You're as bad as you.
Please go so I can watch the darts. I watch the darts anyway. Oh, hello. Kate's coming to the red side of London. She ain't, you know. As much as it's tempting when my team are shit, she's definitely not. I'm just going to look and see if I can find the story.
To be fair, we're very lucky. We got a very good marriage. I obviously do things that annoy.
Obviously.
And you do things that annoy me. But
like what? Like what?
Like lose everything. You would, if your brain wasn't locked in your head, you would lose your brain.
I don't lose things. I misplace them
all the time.
But that's because I sit down and forget that I haven't put it on the table. Tell me something else I do that annoys you.
Breathe.
Looks like I'll be taking someone else to see Matt Rife with me.
I don't know, that just come out natural.
Wow, that's harsh. I don't think I do anything that annoys you, really.
No, because I'm very tolerant, Kate. I'm very easygoing.
Even if you wasn't tolerant, I don't do anything. I'm the easiest person in the world to be with.
I'm not. I would never say you wasn't. I've always told you you're easy to live with.
I didn't lose my love for him, but you know, it's getting there. Especially when he said, "I only have to breathe," and I annoy him.
It just come out. I didn't even think about it.
That's hurt. That's like a knife to my heart.
Oh, I apologise.
Absolutely devastating news. Big up, Reese, man. Hope you're well. Yeah, I think if you was honest and was attached to a lie detector test,
I'll be honest. There's no reason for me to lie. What I've said is true.
And they said, "What does your wife do that annoys you?"
No, you don't do a lot to annoy me.
I was going to say you would.
It annoys me when you misplace everything, right? And I just think, oh my God, how can you just? I mean, you've lost your vape 3 times in a day before.
Yeah, but it's not losing; it's misplacing. Because I always find it. No, losing is when you go out the house and drop it and then don't find it. That's losing it.
All right, misplacing then.
Okay, anything else?
No, you don't do a lot that annoys me. I've always said that you're easy to live with. That's why I'm still with you. I've been with lived with enough women, right, that haven't lasted for one reason or another. You've lasted, so you must be doing something right.
Okay, well, if you asked me if I was attached to a lie detector test, what annoys me about you, I would probably go on for an hour. So
well, that's just because deep down, deep down, you're lucky to be with me. So you put up with it.
Deep down, you're annoying.
Yeah, but men will put on this earth to be annoying. Is there a man in this room, right, that will not back me up here? Men will put on earth, this earth to be annoying to their spouses.
Well, you excel at it, Jimbo. So well done.
I knew I was good at something.
The snoring is just a tiny part. The fact that you open a cupboard to look for something and go, it's not there, and then I literally come outside and move one thing and it's there.
Yeah, but all men do that. That's a man thing.
The fact that you are completely.
Does our son not do that?
Yeah, but I don't. He doesn't annoy me because he's my baby.
It's a male thing. Yeah, all men do that.
The fact that the remote control is permanently attached to your hand. The fact that you don't wear anything except Tottenham tops. The fact that you refuse to wear socks really annoys me.
I hate socks. I hate socks. Who invented socks? Fucking
Mr. Sock.
They just twist around your feet and make you fucking annoyed. And I hate socks.
The fact that you don't ever want to go out because you're getting old. The
I
fact that
do
you
want to
fall
go out.
asleep on the settee.
Don't say that shit. That's a load of bollocks. We've been out loads over the last fucking month. That's just a load. You're just making things up now as you're going along.
Like, I don't mean that, but like I said, oh, should we start New Year's Eve about 8:30 or something? You know,
Well, all I'm thinking to myself, I'm not thinking of me because I've got to sit here and do nothing, right, except talk to you and whoever's on here, right? But for you, because of your fibromyalgia, when we done that,
12 hours.
I was actually thinking of you there because it doesn't bother me, right? But when we did that charity stream, it absolutely killed you. So I was thinking of you that if you're going to do 4 or 5 hours, it's going to really hurt you.
12 hours is a bit different.
5 hours is still a lot. You said you were struggling after the first 4 or 5 hours.
It's 4 hours. 4 hours.
All right. Well, you did say you were struggling. You right or wrong? So I was actually thinking of you there. It makes no difference to me because I can sit here and put it on mute and put the telly on and listen to you lot talk if I want to. So it don't bother me. But what I'm saying is I was thinking of you there.
Do you know what? Do you know one of the things that annoys me more than anything about you?
What? Is I'm right a lot of the time.
That you don't listen. I will sit and talk to you for half an hour while the telly's on. And you'll sit there and you'll go, yeah. And then I'll go to you later saying about it, and you'll go, you never told me that. And I'm like, we had a whole half an hour conversation. Oh, I don't remember. No, you don't friggin' listen. Big up Hunterlini, who come out with the perfect line and said, whether we want to admit it or not, we need women in our lives more than they need us.
I love my wife. I'm with you, Jim. So what's that? Don't buy them. Go back. I'm with you, Jim. Socks indoors, always barefoot. I'm barefoot. I hate socks.
Yeah, but you've got manky feet.
I haven't got manky feet. My feet are nice.
You've got horrible feet.
Oh, well, to you, horrible. I like my feet. They've did me well for 63 years. So I hate socks. Absolutely hate them.
I've always got slippers on, but when we go out, if we go out, even just shopping, Jim will wear tracksuit bottoms and shoes, and trainers, but no socks, and that is unforgivable. I'm sorry, but that is unforgivable.
Oh, what's someone put here?
Relationships are about what we can tolerate of the other person, not what we like. Oh shit! Anthony Joshua has had a car accident. That changed the mood quickly. Anthony Joshua injured in Nigeria car crash with 2 others dead. Joshua has been injured in a car crash on the Ogun-Lagos State Expressway on Monday morning. 2 others have been killed. Local police tell the BBC that Joshua has been taken to hospital. They earlier said he suffered minor injuries, but he's fine. According to local media, Joshua was in the back of a car when it collided with a stationary truck. Pictures of the heavyweight boxer sitting topless at the back of a car surrounded by what appears to be broken glass have been posted online, and we are working to verify them. Wow.
See, and you're worried. You're sitting here worried about a remote control.
Well, look, at the end of the day, oh, there he is. Oh, yeah.
Can you put it up or not?
Yeah, hang on. Let me get the picture up. He was a passenger in a Lexus when it smashed into a truck. This is him being carried out of the vehicle, clearly in agony, but he is said to be okay. Let me share. Share screen. Share.
Shit.
That was Piers Morgan who put that on. I'm probably not supposed to show this. Yeah, he looks all right though, doesn't he? He looks like he's come out of it relatively unscathed.
Shit, I wonder if 2 people died were.
I don't think they were in the car with him. I think they were involved sort of as a follow-on to the accident, if that makes sense.
Twisted.
Scary stuff, and he will complain, and we about him. is twisted, right? I don't like much about myself. In fact, I don't like barely anything about myself, but I pride myself on having lovely feet. And I have got lovely feet. But Jim's feet are disgusting.
How disgusting. Talking about.
You've got hairy toes.
So that's disgusting feet. I'm a man. I'm meant to have hair. Men are meant to have hair. I've got a hairy
Not
chest.
on their toes.
Hairy chest. Men are meant to have a hair, darling. It's what we what. What
Not on their toes. They're not meant to have hairy toes.
What do you want me to do? Shave them?
No, wax them. You can't shave them because it will come back all stubbly. You need to wax them.
You'll be getting me to wear this eye makeup that the men wear nowadays. And
I don't think there's anything wrong with taking care of yourself at all.
there's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself. Did I not wash every day? Do it?
Yeah, but I'm talking about moisturising and anti-aging creams and things like that. No, that's a good thing, but you don't use them.
Fucking right, I don't use them.
Why not?
Do I put all these potions and lotions on my face?
If you used them, you probably wouldn't have those really deep lines you've got here.
No, well, listen to me, darling. Listen to me. Right? I'm 60. What am I? 63. Right? I'm going to grow old. How I grow old. I'm not going to be sticking all these potions and lotions on myself. You know, it's just the way I won't change.
Look, we're 16 years apart, and look at the difference because I take care of myself and use all these lotions and potions.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have all that.
Don't give a shit. It's what me growing old. That's the way it is.
Yeah, but if you can help your skin, you should do it.
When I shave, I put shaving balm on. That's it.
That's
as
not
far
the
as it
same.
goes.
Shit, deep lines from supporting Spurs, no cream.
Yeah. Exactly, Sam.
Look, it's never too late. Maybe you should try my mask that you bought me. You bought me one of those LED face things that targets fine lines, wrinkles, skin blemishes, uneven skin tone. I've used it 2 days in a row. It's lovely. Maybe you should try that, Jimbo.
And you're moaning at me. You moan at me as well because I wear Tottenham top every day. What's wrong with that?
And you should do what I do. And it makes your skin tighter.
Come on, Nick. Come on. Dog.
No, I don't know. You can't educate pork.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not educating pork, Kate. It's nothing to do with educating pork. Men are meant to be men, right?
Oh, that is such an old-fashioned statement.
Oh, what's that old-fashioned statement? When men never wore makeup and put creams on their fucking nuts and on their fucking head and all that shit.
I must admit, when I was young, men didn't shave like they shave now. There's them things. I don't know what they're called. Those manscaping things. They never used to do that when I was young.
I've seen it advertised when it's the advert where the guy says about shaving his balls.
That's
who shaves their balls? Who shaves their balls?
Everyone these days, Jimbo. Everyone. If you're single in your 20s, your balls have got to be shaved. It's got to be a shave.
I'm not single when I'm not in my 20s. So
I know, but I'm saying how things have changed. Women now, young women, expect men to be groomed in that way.
Do they?
In my day, you just had to put up with pubes. I'm just saying.
Yeah, gardening.
But yeah, it's just how things have changed, Jimbo. I love to forage. I can't lie. Oh dear, how things have changed. Yeah, forage makes it sound like it's a forest. But look, on that note, sack and crack. Back sack and crack.
My crack or my sack.
What a thought. I mean, what girl ever thought to themselves, I'm going to train in doing back sack and crack? I can think of nothing worse than waxing a man's back, crack, and sack. Oh.
And I can't think nothing worse than having it done.
I remember watching the boys on Geordie Shore have it done, and they were like almost screaming when they done round their bum hole. It was like, ow, And then, oh, no. But girls have to do it. Oh, I would quite like to wax you live on stream. That would be really good for charity. Could wax your chest, Jimbo. What do you reckon?
I reckon my hair on my chest is staying exactly where it is.
Or not even for charity. Oh, you're awful. Think of people less fortunate than yourself. I think you should do it. I think I'm going to do a poll on the next live show and ask if we should do that for a charity stream. Let's wax Jimbo's chest because you've got a lot of hair there. And send it to Terry. He can stick it on his head. I think we should do a charity wax. What do you reckon, Jim?
I don't like this conversation no more.
Well, I think it's a brilliant idea on my part, and I'm sure Legend on the Bench will be delighted with the money raised from your charity waxing to help people less fortunate than ourselves. Where is it? Look, Legend on the Bench up there. They'd very much appreciate it, I'm sure, Jimbo. Do it for the people. Is the darts on?
Yeah, one game's been finished.
Is it anyone decent?
That Hood one.
Oh, yeah, Justin Hood.
Yeah.
Did he win?
He beat Mikel, whatever his name is, yeah.
Right. Well, on that note, guys, I think we've covered everything today. We've covered the Premier League. We've covered pubic hair. We've covered marriage dilemmas, annoying husbands, control freaks. I think we've covered pretty much everything.
I'm not even going to respond. I'm not even going to allow myself to respond to that.
Justin Hood, yeah, great name. Thank you for joining us yesterday. We aren't here tomorrow, but we will be back New Year's Eve, or I will be. Someone will probably be asleep on the sofa at around 8:30. Can I give you money to not see Jim get a back sack and crack? I wouldn't do that. But I think he could have his best waxed.
I wouldn't have that done.
What, a back sack and crack? Imagine, right?
Huh?
Imagine you go to a beautician, she's really pretty, and she's giving you a back sack and crack and you fart. I mean, it's so inappropriate. Isn't it?
Well, I'll never find out, darling, because I'll never have it done.
What if I paid for you to have it done?
What?
Back sack and crack.
What difference does that make if you pay me to have it done?
No, if I said to you, I booked in and paid for it, you've got to go and have it done.
Oh, so you wasted your money.
He's not that much of a modern man. Oh my God, a shart would be worse. Oh my God, imagine that. You let out a little fart, you follow through. That is so rank.
I'm not a modern man. Look, I'm from a different era to the blokes nowadays, right? And if they want to shave their nuts and wear makeup and all that, then get on with it. But I'm not doing all that shit. They got makeup fucking stands for men now.
If they want to shave their nuts and wear makeup, then get on.
Yeah, but they're laughing, you know. They got makeup stands for men. The fuck? When did men start wearing makeup? Eyeliner and.
Oh, now don't diss a man in eyeliner because I quite like that.
Oh yeah, well you're never going to see it on me, darling. So if you want that, you better part exchange me. What's that?
No, I said it wouldn't suit you because you don't have that look, but like Youngblood, that rock star, he wears it and it really suits him because he's got that look. Twisting's off to get a pedicure. But look, I am going to end it there because God knows what road we'll go down next. We'll probably end up getting cancelled. We are back Wednesday night for the New Year's Eve party. So if you are home alone or just home with kids and you've got nothing to do, then do come on and see us. There'll be some special guests coming on, I'm sure. and bring your favourite tipple, and we'll have a bit of a giggle.
And when we playing next?
And then we play on the Thursday, New Year's Day.
Oh, all right. So we play all right.
Yeah. So, but thank you all for coming in and making it a brilliant stream. It's been hilarious. I've got to be honest. It really has been funny. Jimbo, anything you want to say before we're going to go?
Yeah, get off the fucking screen and get in the kitchen, woman. No, I thought that was funny. No, we'll see you in a year. What's that?
Too far.
It's never too far, darling.
Have a great, I can't even believe my husband just said that, divorce incoming. Have a great couple of days, and we will see you New Year's Eve night to roll in 2026. Much love, and as always, don't be a twat like Jim.
Giving opinions with no regret, smashing the top bins like in the onion net. Talking the talk with Kate and Jim, and walking the walk, just listen in. The perfect match, Kate and Jim, getting at it. Kate and Jim are gonna smash it. Reviews, previews, opinions and laughter. Mix and transfer news, it's what you're after. The perfect match, the perfect match. You just got to latch onto that perfect match. The perfect match, the perfect match. You just got to latch onto that perfect match. Jimbo always keeps a positive spin, while Kate's Mickey has a name dropping. Gets you out of the blue like Lenny, stop robbing, or she's just flip-flopping. Hell, this place is popping. The perfect match, you just got to latch onto that perfect match. The perfect match, the perfect match, you just got to latch onto that perfect match.